Hi there, how are you doing? This is a brief consideration about life. I am right here in the middle of a beautiful canal where the boats and the yachts go by. This is the way they can go towards a fish just jumped towards the ocean. A few days ago, it was just awesome how my mom and I were here and we saw a group of manatees come over here, and I was reading a little bit about the manatees, and it's called the West Indian Manatee, and they are in the brink of extinction, and over here, back here, the speed limit is 25 miles per hour. Why does it say that? Because the propellers can scar the manatees and or sometimes wound them, fatally wound them. So if you have a boat, be careful whenever you are going through areas where there's wildlife. One of the things that I was thinking about was that it's important to consider, like, these manatees, take opportunities. Be clever about the opportunities that come our way. These manatees, I'll tell you a little bit of what was happening. My mom and I yesterday, no, a few days ago, were on the 18th floor, and it had rained. So there's a saying that whenever there is rain, the ocean, just for some reason the fish gets all stirred up, and so the manatees, it was so interesting. Through this canal on my right side over here, we saw a group of manatees going towards this area, and once they got there, they started fishing right here. So it was just fantastic. They made a big circle, and I don't know if the older manatees were teaching the younger manatees how to fish, but we could see these big fish jumping, right? And that's when I realized, well, in life there's opportunities. There's time for fishing, there's time for resting. How about you? There could be times in our lives where we could be super busy and this kind of activism, or some people, we call them workaholic, right? We just get into the busyness of life and we are not really considering where are we going, what are we doing, who are we? So a few considerations right now is take a look at yourself in a mirror and think, what helps me is to know I am a daughter of God. He loves me. Whatever your belief is, whatever your religion is, just look at yourself in the mirror and think the universe made me. There's a plan for you, whatever you believe, but it is important to have those conversations with yourself, to stay in touch with your innermost and try to understand where you came from and where are you going, right? And then reevaluate whatever we are doing right now. Maybe there's some habits, some things we are doing that we're not being productive, or whatever we are doing is leading us into trouble. We have freedom, right? Free will. So maybe there's gambling. Some good habits can bring us to some addictions, right? Like alcoholism, pornography, gambling. Who knows? There's a bunch of other addictions. We can get into drugs, and we know friends, we know people who have gotten into that, and then it's pretty tough to come out of that situation. Then there's good habits that we can pick up along the way. So this message today is about good habits that you and I can pick up. So some of those good habits could be that every day to wake up, have a schedule, and start watching some webinars for people who are knowledgeable in the different areas, whatever you like. If there's a hobby you enjoy, well, Start watching that and learn about it. And consider how many hours do you spend in front of the TV set. Maybe you're just watching programs that don't really leave anything, and you're not learning. So look at your schedule, see how many hours you spend just doing nothing, right? Just existing. Because I think people who are successful, like people who are billionaires, millionaires, you look at their lives, and some of them were very poor when they were little. Some of them, started gathering cents and dollars, pennies, and that's how they built their fortune. And they were very careful about how they managed their fortune. And that's how they became millionaires. So that's something to consider for you and I. How do we manage the knowledge, the gifts we have, that God, the universe, our creator, your maker gave you? We have a responsibility to give fruit towards the people we live with, our family members. They gotta see the best part of ourselves. Sometimes we're just like, oh man, I'm stuck here with all these children, or with his wife, or with his husband, I'm stuck. Oh brother, and all we do is complain. Or my mom, my dad, my relative. You know what? Stop the complaining. Just bear fruit wherever you are. Reassess the hierarchy of the things you are doing, how you're managing your time, and then bear fruit. So basically, I think it's very important to get good at whatever we like. If you have a certain hobby, get good at that. I don't know, you like to make crossword puzzles. Well, be the best at making crossword puzzles. You enjoy sewing. Be the best at sewing. Whatever you are, be the best at whatever you do. And that's a message for today. Like the manatees, they took opportunity. It had just rained. It was time for fishing, and that's what they did. Very, very gently. They are related to the elephants. I didn't know that. I just read that earlier. And so they were very, very slowly getting to their goal, right? But once they got there, man, it was fishing time, and those fish were just, struggling for their lives. They were just jumping all over. So have goals, even if you get there slowly but surely. Stay on course, and then like the manatees, time for fishing, baby, and then you'll see yourself bearing fruit. All right, have a great day. Take care. Bye.